I thought today a topic about arts. This shouldn't be a conversation topic if it was like 100 years ago or a centuries ago. Really, why would it be the conversational topics today? The rise of AI arts. People that claims that they make art by writing a prompt, and I will show you in this video the problem with it. I'm one talking about is it good or bad to copy someone art to just make them train for them, make the prompt and then write it. No, we as a society of human misunderstood art completely. People think we invented art. There are more problems than that, but they think that something's cool about some sort of cool pattern, some yeah efforts. Effort is good, but patterns that looks cool. I would say the greatest example is Mona Lisa. I would say Mona Lisa is a masterpiece, still a masterpiece, but it's overrated. If you look at the museums, that the Mona Lisa covered in many glass windows, safety glass behind them is amazing. It's fucking amazing. Yeah, it's overrated. You know why I'm overrated? Because someone tried to steal it and the news spreads over, and from that day, Mona Lisa becomes the greatest painting of all time. Why? Because paparazzi. People go to that museum just to take a pictures of Mona Lisa, not to enjoy art nowadays. Mm. We focus our visions on art that shows, not something behind it. The meaning of it is gone, gone, far gone. You see, everything that you pen on it, you have to make a decisions. Everything you write on this notebook, I have to make a decisions. Everything I speak, have to make a decisions. What else? That's it. More than that, but I couldn't think. And that's the decisions. I stop it. Cool, right? But AI didn't make decisions like that. They just merge everything together and make it. So human make decisions. But here's the thing. Art never been visual. It's come exist in here. This is the whole art. Art piece is what they show, and art is in here. It's all around us. We are the part of the art. You're looking at a tree. I don't have tree in my rooms. Nope, I don't have trees in my room. But I would say there are trees beside me. When you look at it, it's green. It's goddamn green. A tree is green, and that's a visual part of a tree. It's green. It's brown. It's have this weird marks. We can copy that. We can. Human, human. I got a yellow skin. I'm Asian. I have a black jacket and a nice cool hat. Black hat is black, and my skin. That's the color of it. But if you look closely to the trees, what that marks seems not just a mark. It serves a purpose in that tree. That green make the food. That brown, the trunks, supports the body. My eye is black. But why am I black? No, why my eye is black? Because I see, and there's something more, more going on in my eyes than that. You see, mm. And the system, the mind, the mathematics, the language of machines, a logic of everything. The world of human body for this is art. Everything is art. Have meaning, have to serve the purpose, have to serve that everything we share have the purpose. So if human really claims that we invented art, I will ask is the reason that do we really invent or make our own art at all? Or do we get art from something else? We draw humans because we interesting in humans. We like to record what these emotions, these sceneries are. And that's a great part of it. One word, meaning. Meaning is art. Mm-hmm. So, what do I say? Look at the sky. Just like a tree, a cloud is floating around us. And I would say it in this world that the sky is better artist than us. Why? Sky make clouds without asking that this pattern looks good or not. Hmm. Or is move freely in the air. You see the subject aerodynamics, like turbulence, everything about the wind, the cold airs pushing around. They don't ask. They don't ask that, hey, am I productive or not? No, they never ask something like that. They create air, they create wind, they create cloud without asking the purpose of what they are making. They didn't produce. They are conduit, like making that part. I don't know. I don't know the word for that. But from here, you can see that AI is never gonna do that. The thing is, humans ask when they are making art that have I need to send it in time or not. This looks good. How much grade did I get? Even in mathematics, hey, is correct. Well, correcting is good, but is correct? Yes, it is. How much grade I want? You're changing the mathematics as art into a quantitative things, scores, and that sucks. That's really bad. So, like what I said, art is in here, not in my head, but in my mind. I make a lot of arts. But the art is in here, not in here. This is piece of art. If we have something in here, we create a meaning. If I look at the sky and it shows a shape of 11 or sexy lady, we create a meaning for the water vapor in the air. So I would say that art, there's a it's cheaper, but that's what I understand based on the base lower everything of art. The deeper version of that is the acts that they have meaning or not. What is the meaning of it? What you intended for? What the veins in the leaves linked for? Why my mouth isn't here while I'm speaking to you? Why my eyes is looking? Why I have to wear this eyelashes have a purpose that I got a very bad haircut. So this video is a form of art, and I would say that it's free. Everything inside your head is free, even cheaper than AI. We are the artists because we can create meaning from the water vapor in the skies, not in someone, no, machines that produce it. Thank you.